What up, YouTube? This is the man 7431 coming back with another video. And today I want to do a review on the Otg USB dongle adapter. Now, I picked this up off of eBay and I paid like $13 for it. And basically, it's a SanDisk memory card that is like backwards compatible. Like you could stick this into your phone, and you can also stick it into your computer. Pick it up here and show you guys this. But on one end, you've got your micro USB port here, and you stick this into your phone, and you can also transfer files from your phone onto this, and then it'll automatically read into your phone. Okay, and then on this side, you can stick this in your computer, and if you've got music, videos, etc. that you want to transfer over to this, you can do that as well from your computer, and then stick this back into your phone, and all those videos, music, documentation will be on this, and now you can look it up and play games, listen to music from this onto your phone now. Now I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking like, okay, why would you buy one of these when you can just get an SD card for your phone? Well, let me tell you the story on the SD card thing and what's going on with Samsung Galaxy S phones that are on 4.3. Okay, so this was a nice ways back when I first got 4.3 for my Samsung Galaxy S3. If you guys remember that, I had that before I got my Note. Okay, so when I got that, right, I updated to 4.3. One day, I was wanting to go and listen to some music in my phone, and I went to my music app, and all the music was gone. And I'm sitting there like, okay, what's going on with this? So I figured, well, let me just power off my device, return it back on, and the music will pop back up. I'm thinking this may be a glitch in the music app that I downloaded. So I did that, went back into the music app, music's not there. So I'm like, okay, so I checked a few other music apps in the phone, music's not there. Went to my movies, all the movies gone. All the games that I had saved on the card gone. So I'm sitting there like, okay, what's going on? So I go to the SD card in the phone, and there is nothing there. It's not even showing an SD card anymore. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe the card's fried. But then I'm thinking, damn, I just bought the card like, 3 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Before I updated to 4.3. Because on the other firmwares, didn't have any problems at all. The card worked just fine. So, and these SD cards aren't cheap either. I don't remember how much I paid, because like I said, this was a while back, but I was just kind of like, confused and I just didn't understand. I was thinking, well, maybe the car was just defected. I just need to get another one. So then I decided, let me do some research on Google and see if anybody else had this problem since they updated to 4.3. And long and behold, a lot of people that have Samsung Galaxy devices that was on 4.3 had the same issue. So they would say something about it was the firmware, there was like a security glitch or something that was only happening on the Samsung Galaxy devices. Like all the other phones, companies out there that got 4.3 didn't have this issue. So I was kind of, salted about that. So for a long time, I didn't buy another SD card. And what had happened was I seen quite a few videos on these OTG USB dongle devices. So I noticed that, I was like, well, you know what? Let me go ahead and get one of these and see if this will work for me. And it did work for me. And one of the beautiful things about these dongles are that, how like a lot of these older phones will, you only have like, you can only get like 32 gigs or 64 gigs and that's it. Well, with these USB dongles, you can go as high as you want to and it will still work for your phone. Like I'm going to give you a prime example. Okay. Now this Samsung Galaxy Note 3 only goes up to 32 gigs. Okay. This USB dongle that I have is a 64 gig. Okay. And it actually works on my Samsung Galaxy S3. Now, I can't show you guys this because number one, this phone is the only device I have. I don't have any other recordings, cameras that can record me using my phone to show you guys this. But if I could, I would. But trust me, this is a 64 gig OTG to USB dongle, and it works for my phone. Now, the only thing that you have to look up if you have a phone, you got to make sure that it actually supports OTG dongles, because a lot of phones don't support that. And that's one thing that I did before I even went and bought this. I went and did some research on Google, and it said that Samsung Galaxy Note 3s do support OTG dongles. So if you're going to go out and get one of these, or if you're having the same issues as me, or if you just want to get a, on-the-go dongle that you can put, video games, music, extra content on, and you just want to throw this in your pocket, or ladies, you want to throw this in your purse and just have it with you wherever you go, as an extra storage device. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that, but just make sure that, your device supports OTG dongles. Another sweet thing about this too is you ain't got to worry about having, especially if you got a case on your phone and you got to open it up and then you got to take the back cover off and then you got to like swap out SD cards and, oh, I got other music or I got other files on this card. you don't have to worry about that at all. You could just stick this to the bottom of your phone, and it's not really that big either, guys. This is pretty small. Doesn't have a lot of length to it at all. It's really small. You won't really notice it that much hanging out the bottom of your phone or the top of your phone or wherever your USB port is on your device. But I just want to put that out there because I know a lot of people like wondering like, why did you buy this? And that's the reason why I got it. Now, currently, my phone is 32 gigs of storage built in anyway, so I was good. But I know pretty soon I was gonna kind of, run out of storage, and then I was kind of trying to be careful on what all I put on there, and I didn't want to run out of space quick. And then once I seen a lot of people reviewing these and talking about these, I figured I'd give these a shot. And they work pretty good for my device. So if you guys were to get one of these, I'll have the link in the description down below. Now I do want to tell you that ScanDisk does have these devices. And this is basically a rip-off of a ScanDisk device. It looks just like the ScanDisk ones. It just doesn't have ScanDisk on it. You have a lot of other generic makers of these devices. They are what they call copycats, and they'll see what's popping in the industry, and they see a lot of people buying these really fancy Otg USB dongles. Then they'll start making tons of these, and they'll start selling them for way cheaper than what the big dogs are selling them for, and they work exactly the same. The only difference is they don't have the ScanDisk or the other company names on it, and like I said, they work just fine. So if you guys want to get one of these, I'll have the link down in the description down below. This is the 64 gigabyte version, and I only paid, I think I told you guys, I only paid like 13, 14 bucks for it. So if you guys want to get one of these, be down in the description down below. This is the man 7431 getting ready to sign out, and I'll be back with another video, guys.